So the Downtown Memphis Commission is the group that gets things done in downtown Memphis. I know because I used to run DMC. I ran DMC for about 5 years, and I'm here to tell you it's tricky. So why do we care about downtown? Why are we focused on downtown? Well, downtown is what makes our city a real city. It's the heart of the city. It's where you are right now. It's where more people and more development per acre exists than anywhere else in this region. It's the heart and soul of our city. But it's also our brand. And it's where the Mississippi River is, and the FedEx Forum, and the Grizzlies, and where we are right now, the Orpheum, and Beale Street, and the Civil Rights Museum, and the Peabody, and so many other things that identify Memphis around the world. They don't think of the suburbs. But unfortunately, we've gotten fat over the last 200 years. We're about to celebrate Memphis's 200th birthday. And this map shows where Memphis has grown geographically over the since our birth. We've grown a lot. But all that area out there is not producing as much revenue for the city as downtown because it's not growing population as much. We're spreading out but not growing population. So downtown is where we're putting more tax revenue per acre to the city of Memphis, and we cost less to serve. So how do we make downtown better to help fix our city's budget problems? First, we focus on big neighborhood anchors like the Harahan Bridge, like Bass Pro, like the Hotel Chisco across the street, and neighborhood anchors like Crosstown that help generate gateways into downtown. But also in Victorian Village, the James Lee House, a smaller project that is an anchor for that neighborhood, a $2 million renovation of an historic home into a bed and breakfast. But in addition to these neighborhood anchors, we've got to fill in the gaps. We've got to focus on these small things, like taking a burned-out pit surrounded by a chain-link fence and a broken sidewalk and turn it into a dog park and a food truck pad in downtown Memphis on the corner of Jefferson and Main. Little things like taking underpasses under railroads that are dirty and grimy and cleaning them up and hiring an artist to make them nice. Going up and down the Main Street Mall and taking these utility boxes and having artists come and paint them to make them nice. Cleaning up the trash in downtown Memphis. Focusing on those small things is just as important as the big things. But running the DMC is not all glamorous. Sometimes we have to deal with crap, literally, because there's more dogs in downtown than children, and they leave a lot of waste in our parks. So we had a Scoop the Poop campaign to try to clean up crap in downtown Memphis. Another thing we did is we took a crap-filled lot on South Main across from SOB, and we made it a bocce ball court, and we put an art sculpture there. And now there's not as much crap, and people enjoy it and take care of it better because we made it nice. So focusing on those small things is really important. And what I learned, though, is being the president of the Downtown Memphis Commission, those small things are not easy to accomplish. A lot of people have come to me over the last 5 years and say, why don't you just put up some banners on South Main or do other small things? Well, it's really hard. We had to negotiate with MLGW for 5 years to get permission to put up those banners. Fixing sidewalks. Sounds easy? It's not. Fixing sidewalks is very hard. In this city, it's the property owner who's responsible for fixing their own sidewalk. So we sent a lot of letters out and asked them to fix their own sidewalks. And then we went to the federal government in D.C. and got a grant to help pay for some of the fixed sidewalks. We have fixed a lot of sidewalks in downtown Memphis over the last 5 years because we focused on those small things. Quality of life issues like making sure people feel safe and secure in downtown and convincing the police department to get out of their squad cars sometimes and bike downtown and walk. That's important. Sometimes you have to break some silly rules to make things happen in downtown. This is a property right across the street next to Cafe Pontotoc. We had tried to get the property owner to fix up their blighted property. They had not cooperated, so we hired a graffiti artist working mostly at night to create that art. The city of Memphis made cafe owners and patios go through a labyrinth of approvals to get approved for patios. So I used the power invested in me as the president of the DMC to tell the property owner to do it, and I would cover them with the city. Another thing, so we're breaking rules with the city and the property owners, but we have learned to build on momentum. So we focused on South Main because there was a neighborhood group that wanted to fix up their neighborhood, and we realized focusing and helping them was the best way to leverage our resources. Another thing we're doing right now is focusing on a lot of people like you who want to work downtown because it's a cooler place to work. It's more fun. It's more creative. So we're trying to get behind that to improve our office market in downtown. We're focused on people like this next guy. Obviously, he's creative and cool. He's wearing a t-shirt and jeans to work, and he has art on the wall. So we're focused on people like him and people like you to move downtown and take your office and take your work and not be like these traditional companies who a lot of them have moved out east. Another lesson I've learned, and the final one I've learned, and being the DMC president, is it's know when to move on. It's important when you have a fun job like mine, and I've had an outstandingly fun time doing this, move on and let somebody else have a chance to do it. So you'll see me selling autoglass at 1945 Union, Jack Morris Autoglass. If you have any autoglass needs, I hope you'll come see me. Goodbye. Thank you.